How's it going, everybody? My name is Jim, and this is my vlog. Yeah, I really appreciate you taking the time to come here and check out these videos. If you're interested in following the process of being an artist, what it takes to be an artist, this will be the channel for you. You know that moment of despair where it feels like the whole world is on your shoulders? And at any moment, it feels like everything's going to collapse and just squish you. That's the kind of feeling I've been suffering for the past few months. And I'm not alone. I think through these past few months, especially with what's happening around the world, I felt like I was trapped in a bottle. Trapped in a place where you couldn't really escape. That's what it felt like. There's a philosopher by the name of Epictetus, and there's a quote in a little book that I have of his, this little book. And right in the opening, as you open to the book, right at the introduction, there's an amazing quote that I always remind myself when I get into these moments. And sometimes when I deal with colleagues or even students, my students, I would tell them this quote. Paraphrase it, of course, but there's nothing too crazy about it. And the quote says, "Know what you can control and what you can't." Once you realize that the things that are driving you crazy in life, and once you realize that you can't control them, like what's happening around the world, sure, you can lose your cool, you can get angry, you can get sad, you can cry. What good can that do? So I took that quote to heart, especially in the past few months, especially since March 2020. March 23rd, if I remember correctly, was when my workplace decided to tell everybody to work from home. And like most people, it's been a very difficult thing. Stressful, very stressful. And you know, growing up, I never had the proper tools. And I'm sure same thing with you. How do you deal with the stress? How do you deal with all the pressures of life? And like most people, like the lovely people here today watching this video, we had to learn that through trial and error. And for the past few months, it's not perfect, but I've been slowly improving myself, slowly living myself in a routine. And in this routine, it's been a very simple thing. I've been gathering and learning and regurgitating all this knowledge, and you know, living for almost 30-something years with lots of social anxiety, constantly in fear of just simple things like taking a phone call or meeting new people. I just shut down and I don't even say much. Which is funny because most people would think that I'm the most outgoing person. But if you know me in my early years, totally not. And never had too many friends, not too many options. But it's okay. I'm happy about that. I've accepted my role in society. And I have my own goals. For me, it's all about trying to write, trying to be the artist, trying to create and let others enjoy. And that's what makes me happy. It's difficult, not easy. In a very nostalgic kind of way, I'm your romantic, struggling artist, which is bullshit if you want to be truthful about it. Because you either write or you don't write. So I'm using this vlog as an opportunity to help push myself and to document my own process and journey. Hopefully, share some tidbits that you can use for your life too. Because, you know, that's the hope. That's the hope for anybody. You can do it. You can succeed. I can too. It's just a matter of just doing it. There's a quote that my great-grandmother used to say. I've never met her, obviously. Barely even knew my grandparents. But relatives have told me that my great-grandmother used to say to others who would say, like, oh, I don't know how to do that. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. That quote. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. She would tell them, it's not because you don't know. It's because you're lazy. And that's it. If you're willing to take the time and figure things out, you're going to do it. If you don't want to do it, you're not going to do it. You're going to make these excuses. And they're going to really drive home who you are. So, take this first vlog as an opportunity to show you what I'm going to show you. Basically, my life.